Welcome everybody to one more cast here for the night, maybe two, we'll find out here. Just thought I'd load up another one. Hashbrowns happened to fire one over here, so let's take a boo here. We got Hashbrowns playing as the red Protoss, FEANOR playing as the blue Protoss, getting a little PvP action as we jump into some Crimson Court LE. Let's see how this baby's gonna go. Either one of these guys is going to do any sort of early scout, which you shouldn't, because apparently you could tell where your opponent spawns, I guess. So really no reason to get out too early as far as your scout goes, unless you're going to do some cheese. And he's going to drop down a standard pylon. At the other end, we're going to drop down two quick pylons. Looks like Hashbrowns wants to know what race he is. What are you, please? He's even asking nicely. Dropping double assimilator right off the bat, too. Not too shabby. We got two pylons, two assimilators. Hashbrown sitting on one pylon, trying to figure out what he wants to do down here as he just macros up. At the other end here, he is gonna, I'd imagine, open up with a gateway or two here to top on top of this. Hashbrown still asking what race he is. He can lie to me, but I'll see it on the replay. All right, Hashbrown's will. Yes, he does. Let's see if FEANOR is going to humor him at all there. Just tell me, he says. He's bantering him a bit, or at least trying to get some sort of information out of him. And holy shoot, okay, that is not nice at all. F you, says FEANOR. Wow, that's a little bit aggressive, isn't it? So I know what units the... Oh, okay, just realize what he says. So we got one gateway, one pylon. We got three gateways, two pylons, two assimilars at the other end. So FEANOR clearly going quite a bit quicker than Hashbrowns. So he is going to put him a little bit behind to start here. He's a very quick builder over here. Not too shabby. Nobody minding the gas as of yet. Is going to drop down a pylon. Probably tells you to go forge with a couple cannons in the back end. More than likely. Or he just likes that spot for the pylon to kind of block off that little area between the minerals. There we go. Going to get a second one there. Two gateways down now. Cyber core on the way as well. There's the other pylon. All right. Now Hashbrowns is starting to catch up a bit as he gets these buildings down. Fourth gateway about to complete here. Still nobody getting any gas for him, so I'm not going to see any super early stalkers. No cyber core yet. So, yeah, I'm not too sure what FEANOR's plan is. He was quick off the gun, unless he's going straight zealots. Hope you like a 15-minute game. All right. Here he goes. There's the cyber core. Hashbrowns has the cyber core now. His second gateway is going to finish up there. He does have guys mining both gas. A little heavy on that one. Four on that one for some odd reason. Let's see. He's just going to go straight Zealot Rush, it looks like. Yeah, it looks like that's... But why would you build the two assimilators is beyond me, unless he's just doing that to have it on the back end in case his Zealot Rushing doesn't work here. I'd like to see a Twilight Cancel and maybe some Zealot Speed, and if you time that right early, sometimes helps, or you just pump the Zealots in. Hashbrowns, in the meantime, has oversaturated his base already, so I'd have to imagine he's going to expand at some point. He is riding on 2-gate, though. 2-gate, getting warp gate technology now. And finally, he's heading out here. Now, actually, don't listen to me. So he's coming out here. He's going to do a little bit of scouting. Some cool-looking purple gas there. I'm messing around, he says. All right. Well, let's see. He's got one out of each. What is he looking at here? Is he doing anything? We're on FEANOR. Does FEANOR leave the computer? At least Hashbrown seems to be doing... Oh, FEANOR's back now. He's just not doing much. He's just kind of staring, I guess. Is he building anything? FEANOR don't care. Ah! Alright, well, not a lot of action as far as APM and moving around as these guys go. Let's see, he's going to drop a proxy. Yeah, he did. Proxy pylon down here at the other end, known as opponent is here. His opponent is going to continue building a few more... Oh, he's getting stalkers now. Alright, he's got a couple stalkers, a couple of them. Cybercore is what went up in the back of his base. Twilight Council for Zealot Speed, I'm going to assume here. Checking at the other end here, it looks like Hashbrowns is going to jump into a little 4-gate technology. Another little pylon going down. Oh my goodness, FEANOR is angry. Shut up then. He doesn't want to talk to nobody. He doesn't want to read your text. That is bad manners. All right. All right. What's he doing here? He's going to... Is he moving out? Or is he just moving everybody around? Getting everybody positioned correctly, I guess. Or at least where he feels is correctly. A lot of stalkers coming out of Hashbrowns here. He does have his double proxy pylon down at this end here. And, yeah. But I will respect you and shut up. Okay, well, isn't that awfully nice? Let's see if he goes straight to Zealot Speed here. He does have the Twilight Council done. Warp Gate technology is 3/4 of the way there. And he is moving some stalkers up. So Hashbrowns is bringing the stalkers up. He is warping some more in here, so he's got a pretty hefty army to start moving up there. Surprised nothing being done with the Twilight Council at this moment. He has been sitting 4-gate for a while. Hey, Quails, how you doing? So like I say, he started off like a hot dab, and now all of a sudden it's like, alright, FEANOR kind of slowed down a bit. And, yeah, he's going to shoot out some more guys here. He's got some more Zealots, some more Stalkers. He's got to split them up, going to go in the Robotech. And down here, though, what are we looking at here? Holy shoot, we got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. We got 12 Stalkers. They're going to try and move up there. He's going to try and come down. He's going to end up losing. Yeah, especially if the Zealots follow. He'll lose all his Zealots, but he did pull back. So great play by FEANOR. I think he knows he's outnumbered unit-wise now. So we got, yeah, there he goes. Now he started, oh my goodness, he's pulling the probes. Is he going to go for it all in? No, he gets them back there. That was a little bit weird because he allows all these Stalkers to come up to the top of the ramp there. And they're going to pick apart this stuff here quite easy. Oh, no, don't let them over there. Oh, this is trouble now. Now that he's got him in the mineral line and they have some defense to where he can't bring all his Stalkers around. Oh, here we go. He should just drop that pylon in the back. You take out the Cybercore power. Here he goes. He's going to melt a lot of these probes. This is trouble. This is not good at all. He's got these guys choked off over here for FEANOR, so they can't get in there at all. He's losing all of his probes at the same time. He is going to get around there. He did let him out. All right. He just wants to take the probes out. He's taking out his economy as the goal here. He's got a few more. Oh, that's trouble. That amount coming up the backside is not good. Let's see what he ends up doing. He should be taking the pylons out is what he should be doing. The way he unpowers everything. But we'll see. He's allowing the FEANOR to come back and get a lot of his Stalkers out of there. Instead, he's taking down the gateway here. Surprised he didn't just focus down on the pylons. But let's see how this ends up. He's going to end up losing one of these gateway. Oh, there he goes. Now he is targeting the pylon. Over here, these Stalkers are going to take that out. Once those go down, there's 2 of them down right there. And does he have any? Oh, yeah, he's got some reinforcements here. And they're going to start taking down the rest of these guys. And that should pretty much wrap it up unless he's got a plan here. He was trying to go the dark. Oh, you get a darkie out. So he did get the darkie out. And I'm not sure if Hashbrown sees that yet. He did unpower all 4 gateways, which is big trouble. He could go down and take a few more of them out. He does have the ability. Look at all the money Hashbrowns has. He can keep pumping these guys up here. And at the meantime, try and get some sort of detection. Getting a robo and a observer down there. He hasn't done so yet. But he might just mass stalking her before those darkies could take him out. Just dwindle him. But FEANOR's still got almost $1,000. And yeah, but he's got no more probes left. So he's starting from scratch here. And that's not good for him. So yeah, everything's unpowered in the base. So he's got a big mountain to climb to get back in it. There goes the robo, which I imagine is going to spit an observer out right away. And he knows his opponent hasn't been able to do anything. And Hashbrowns is still on 1,000 minerals. So he could just stock up with whatever he wants out here. Get the observer over here and try and finish him. In hopes that his opponent doesn't get too far ahead. His robo is just starting. So he's going to be a little while before that starts up. Everything is starting to power up here. And like I say, FEANOR still has $600. He just spent a little bit more money there, so he's going to get a couple more units out. And yeah, he might have her now. He powered everything back up again. He's going to have to start using some of that money to go towards probes, though. Otherwise, he won't have anything mining. So he's spinning out 5 probes queued up. Good for him. Coming down here, he has decided to expand now. Probably not a terrible move because I think he knows he put himself out ahead. He did expand twice, actually, which is very smart. I actually kind of like that. Robo Facility is going to finish up here. He knows his opponent has Darky, so he's got to get out his observers as soon as he can. There's an observer coming out the other end as well. He may be just as scared or just want something to scout. So we'll see where this ends up going. Hashbrown's going to load up 3 expansions and just go to town. His first one is, yeah, it's about 2/3 of the way mined out. Still got a little bit of resource in that area. So yeah, let's curious to see what we do on the top end here for FEANOR. You did jump right to darkies. Then you go straight air from here, knowing your opponent's going to sit back for a bit, or assuming he'll sit back for a bit. Yeah, really don't know, because you know you fended all that off. You got to feel good that he hasn't come back up within the last minute or so. So tells you that he's a little bit somewhat scared of you. I would almost say, or thinking that he's going to macro up a bit, which kind of gives you the feeling that you have time. You have time now. Build up whatever you feel needs to be built. You know he's stalker heavy. Yeah, it'll be very interesting to see which direction he goes. Especially now that Hashbrowns has all this. Has 2 bases mining now. And the third will start pretty quick. He still has his proxy pylons down here if he needs them for anything. He is starting to build up a bit of an army again. He's got 3 Zealots and a Darky. And he's got the Observer too. Observer's not doing anything, but he has one. Let's see what he's looking at. He's just staring at this here. Yeah, not too sure. He doesn't have much to do till he starts getting some probes going here. He should get an expansion going soon. Move all his units down. Hope that he can get an expansion. Maybe even put it off at a different area. Head off maybe over to here somewhere and drop it. Wouldn't be a terrible idea. Hashbrowns in the meantime, he's going to chill on his 2 base here. He's not doing a lot of anything. There we go. He's moving a bit. He's going to start dropping down some stalkers again. There's another gateway by the looks of it. Yeah, not too bad. At the top end here, he's still slowly building up. He's almost got his probe count up to where he needs to be again to get this base mined out. He's dropping a few more units here and there as need. Down here, Hashbrowns continues to stay out ahead, 58 to 30 in supply. Not too sure what he's going to end up doing or when he wants to make that push again. He should be sending some observers out to at least scout would be handy. And so should FEANOR, as he still has his observer built, but not doing any sort of scouting, which I'm not entirely sure why. So we'll wait and see what their plan is here. Twilight Council sitting there, not much happening on it. Another observer being built by Hashbrowns here. Looks like Hashbrowns wants to go into the upgrade game. So he's going to build himself a... Oh my goodness, what is with the observer? Are you building an observer army? There's 3 more. I know he knows his opponent has darkies, but is there ever a time where you need 5 observers on the map? I guess so. Here we go. 5 observers. Yeah, coming up here, he's just really sitting on 1 base. A little bit odd, especially since we're 11 minutes in. You got to get an expansion at some point. Your opponent has you 3 bases to 1. Their supply count isn't going up super quick. It's only 71 to 41 with 11:30 into the game. 3, oh my goodness. 3 forges are out there, and Hashbrowns does have the resource to upgrade out of each of them if he wants to. Sitting on $500 and 1,500 gas, which is super helpful. Yeah, these guys are both just going to... There he goes. Now he's finally looking to expand. He's brought his army out here, has FEANOR, to finally defend that choke point. Not sure why he's not taking out the... pylon that's sitting there. You can see it. It's right there. You just go over and hit it, or you can just stand there. I mean, I'm not. Kill the pylon is basically what we're saying. Just go kill the pylon. There's no reason to let that pylon go. As you can see, everything could be seen by Hashbrowns down here as well. Even has a probe sitting back there. Yeah. He's going to a 4th expansion. Holy shoot, he's going to town. He's got observers going all over the map. Map control by Hashbrowns is quite dominant right now. There's the expansion finally going down. So finally, FEANOR will get a 2nd base out here. Hashbrowns, in the meantime, is just macroing like crazy, making more money than anybody knows what to do with. His army could be whatever he wants, but he's still sticking to Robo Gateway by the looks of it. His Twilight Council out so far has not really teched up at all. Could be using some Stargates or stuff, or even using some upgrades out of his forges, which hasn't happened. He built 3 forges and no upgrades coming out. And there we go. Finally going to take out this pylon, which should hopefully lead him to take out... No, he can't see the other one yet, so that is not good for him. He took out the 1 pylon anyways. In the meantime, Hashbrowns here, he's got his 4th base out. He's just starting to mine some gas off of that. And he's going to put out some more pylons as he continues to macro up and start building himself a bit of an army. Yeah, anyways, both these guys just going to sit back and, yeah, we can see what they're doing here. We could watch through the eyes of Hashbrowns. A couple more gateways going down there. Can give him 6 gate. Maybe he'll get himself into some darkies. Is that 7 gate now? It could be 7 gate. Let's see, he's got 3 down there, 3 down there. That's just 6. Twilight Council. He is going to go darkies as well. All right. Both these guys could sit on dark tempers now. And he's got some voids going on here. All right. FEANOR is finally going to get into a little bit of void ray action. And there we go. This is getting... yeah, he's getting pumped up. He can see the pylon now. He's got the vision for it. He should be taking that pylon out. Would probably be the best move for him. For FEANOR. As we can see, making good use of the observers did Hashbrowns. He can really see everything on the map, and he's getting up further and further as far as unit count goes. And we're finally going to go, oh, wow, we're going heavy on the gateways. Oh, my goodness. There's 4 more, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 gateway. He is going strong gateway. He could drop darkies, stalkers, zealots, adepts, you name it. He could go. And he has the 1 robo, so he can build 6 more observers if he really wants to. Here comes the darkies now. Darkies are now on the map. We now have, how many darkies we got there? 2, 4, 6, 7 darkies on the map. Could go into Archon with them if he wants. But, yeah, not sure. He could build another expansion up here. He's really got full map control right now. Is FEANOR building any units? FEANOR has, oh yeah, he's building up some Void Rays. And yeah, just looking at this army up front, I'm like, that army hasn't grown at all. But, yeah, get a few more units. FEANOR definitely not the quickest at building. He just seems to be, yeah, it's been 15 minutes. He's got 2 bases, and he's got an army of 63. Well, it is what it is. What the hell is Hashbrowns doing? Yeah, 3,500 minerals and 3,000 gas. That's insane. You could build an expansion everywhere on the map if you want, and spit out of your 9 gateways as much as you want. Look at him. Holy shit, we're going to 13 gateways. That is a lot of money. He's gotta feel like God here. He's got more money, he knows what to do with. So at any point, he could just start popping out whatever he wants. Down at the other end there, he is starting to get some more Void Rays out. Finally gets the Forge down. Yeah, this isn't looking good here. He's up by 50 some odd units. And he continues to get more money. Look at the Observer army. Woo! Look at that. That is 3, 6, 8 observers. And a whole bunch of darkies. I don't know if he thinks the observers buff his darkies or what here. Oh my goodness. That is 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 21. Oh my goodness. That is not going to be good, especially if he's got no error. Which he doesn't, obviously. He's got some Void Rays coming in here. Could be interesting, but he needs some observers to do the detecting, which he does have. So we'll find out if they want to push it out here. Because that is a lot of Dark. That's his commitment, the Dark Templars. Dark Templars and Observers for the win, I guess. We'll find out. He's still sitting back, 143 to 64. He's almost up by 60 unit count now, or at least 60 supply count. And yeah, surprised nobody's even moved anywhere or tried to do any sort of attacking since that beginning attack. And is he finally going to look to expand? There he goes. He's finally going to take that out. He's been able to see it for the longest time. Finally takes out the pylon. Yeah, I guess we'll go into Archon. Forget the Darkies. We're going straight Archon. Holy shoot. That is a ripping Archon army. That's 14 Archons. That is a lot of Archons. We'll see if they end up pushing with all these Archons. Archons, Observers, you'll have her made. Down here just hasn't... No, he's up to 92 now, so he's getting there, but he's still falling behind. He's almost down by 70 now, but the Void Ray count is getting hefty. But at the same time, Archons, they really defend Void Rays quite easily. And they'll usually do quite a bit more damage in numbers, so those Void Rays will melt pretty quick once those Archons get underneath them. But we'll see who wants to make that first move, as both these guys are really just sitting tight, building up their army, happy the other person isn't attacking them. Yeah. And, yeah, I'm not sure what else to say here. Upgrades and everything else is happening in the background. Another Cyber Core going down for FEANOR. I guess it's going to help with the air upgrades, of course. So you can be looking to pump up those Void Ray upgrades. And a little bit surprised he hasn't tried to wheel down to a third base down here. He's been sitting on 2 at the 18-minute mark. Meanwhile, Hashbrown's sitting on 4 base. And yeah, we'll wait to see what happens here. Hashbrown's got to come to a standstill. Now he's only up by 50 some odd count. So it tells me that FEANOR's been catching up in that category. Look at 7,700 minerals, 3,900 gas. Rocking at a 50 APM, 83. Now he's moving around a bit. But yeah, curious what his plan is. Or if he is doing anything. Let's find out here. He's pumping upgrades. He's got a probe that's sitting in the rocks, just chilling. He likes that little dinosaur guy. He's staring at him for a bit. This is exhilarating watching Firewalker here. There he goes. Gets a little bit of a proxy just outside the base. I think he's got a plan now. I think he's going to push. He is starting to get the Archons up there. Everybody's coming up. Here we go. This could be the push. This is a pure Archon with the Observer army. Brand new unit compilation. This should be interesting. We'll see if he wants to push his way up. Those Archons will do a job. If those Void Rays can keep the Archons at the ramp, they might be alright to melt them one at a time. It's tough to say. But yeah, positioning will be key here because he does have a lot of Void Rays up here. I mean, if we go back up here, look at this. gross. 12 Void Rays when you put on their power beam is a lot. So as long as you don't get all those Archons underneath you, you're going to be alright. And they're all... what are they doing? They didn't like that? Something turned them off. $10,000. We are trying to make the most amount of money we can bank in one game. That is a lot of money. Yeah, I don't know what to make of this. He's back up now. Maybe he misclicked something. Or maybe he tried to click up at the top of the ramp and then it was gated off so he didn't go nowhere. We're going to find out. We're at the 20-minute mark. We're getting all our level 3 upgrades here. Feanor's grabbing his. Hashbrown's grabbing his. Hashbrown says I'm going to put a cannon down here. Not sure what you want a cannon down there for, but he's going to build a cannon. His opponent, in the meantime, I think is fine. He said I'm going to expand. There's the third expansion where it should be, as he has mined everything out over here. So he's really going to go down to 2 base here. Meanwhile, what are we doing up here? We're just building to have fun now. All the Archons are coming up. Is he going to start pushing now? Yeah, don't get him stuck in those pylons. Get him through. We could see it happening. He sees there's no expansion here. I'd have to imagine these Archons are going to push pretty quick. Nobody really wanting to go anywhere. These Stalkers are just kind of chilling up here. In the meantime, he's going to get that third base up and running. But what has he got up here now for a count for Void Ray? Still sitting at 12. That hasn't changed at all. He is finishing getting all his air upgrades, so you can make them more tough. And yeah, they're long distance mining for a bit here until they finish getting that third expansion up. Hashbrown isn't entirely sure what he wants to do. He's kind of on the fence. If he continues to wait, you're going to allow your opponent to max out too. He's so far ahead of him, though. Little does he know that, but he's so far ahead of his opponent. I mean, look at that. That's an insane Archon count. He's got 14 Archons on the map here. He's got to move them in at some point in time here before his opponent gets too well done. Hello, we still here? Well, you're both still there, but either one of you are engaging with each other. Oh, carriers are getting in there too. 3 carriers. 12 Void Rays. Ew. This could be something to be reckoned with. But look at the money count down here. That's insane. $13,000. 6,200 gas. I mean, he's got nothing else to build. He might as well expand everywhere on the map. Look at all this. These guys are standing here doing nothing. These guys are up here doing nothing. Now he's getting that third, finally starting to saturate that up a bit. Still has the same army stand there. Nobody's moved there. He is warping in a bunch of darkies, and they could go straight to Archons maybe. You want to continue building that Archon army? No, he's going to keep him as darkies. Not a terrible move if he wants to start pushing up here. We're going to find out. Oh, there are going the Archons. He's pretty much capped his army now, so I have to imagine at some point now he's going to make his move. He has to. I mean, you can't sit back there forever on this. No, let's find out here. He's still sitting back. He's at 194, and that's the push time. Let's find out what this air army could do. There is only hope, and if he doesn't get all the Archons underneath him, then that air army could start melting away at this. Let's find out. There he goes. He's only getting 2 or 3 shots at a time. He's going to power him up. Ding, ding, ding. You're going to see these Archons go down pretty quick at the same time. They do a lot of damage. And all the carriers, yeah, these Archons are just so strong. I'm actually a little bit surprised he doesn't have enough interceptors. These Archons are going to make that army look pretty bad. Wow. I can't believe that was way more lopsided than I thought. Holy shoot, those Archons melted the Void Race. Now he's going to come up into the base. This is going to be trouble for him. He's just got to micro it properly, take out enough to get all the Archons up there, and he'll be alright. Yeah, there they go. They continue the meltway. There goes the gateways. That's going to allow a great big opening, and that's where the trouble will finish. Yep. There we go. Hashbrowns has finished off Fenor quite handily. Just took him way longer than it should have. What a game. Not too shabby, fellers. Take care. Be good.